Dear Online Security and Rape Recovery Diary, this is ANNIKA, psychic medium and channeler. I suck up all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape, every 2 to 5 years, I created an online security diary to stay safe. Any questions? Questions? I just went shopping the legs. The pain is better, but walking, I don't know. I got used to it. It stays this way. It's not getting worse. I hope it's gonna get better. What can you do? Nothing. Because it doesn't matter if I have insurance or no insurance. In Germany, nobody will help. So keep the goal in your mind. Leave Europe. And I also thought about the guy who wanted to listen to my rape stories in detail because it gets him off, which is a total lie. It's probably a friend of a rapist and he wants to hear the story again or something. Watch my whole diary. I talked about it a million times here and there and everywhere. I don't know which video, but I talked about the details often, very often. I'm obsessed with my rapes, the real rapes. There were real rapes. The pain had to be talked out. That's how you heal yourself, like in one way. When something happens, you just talk it out so often until it's dead, just like some of the rapists are already dead. So I think narcissist. I always think like stupid or narcissist, but I think narcissist. Playing games, I don't know, whoever is behind that energy, it's disgusting. It's as disgusting as rapist energy. So it's probably the rapist faking to be someone else and wanting to know bullshit, or someone faking something but it's not real. That is totally twisted, disgusting, liar, narcissistic energy. Ugh. 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 And then imagine getting off on rape stories. Like, ew. Don't you have like anything nice to do in your beautiful life? But I also talked about making movies of the rapes. I'm not so sure if I could be the main character. If I need someone else to do it. I thought about it, making movies of the rapes. Like exactly the way it was. Because you don't forget at these moments. Yeah, okay, I don't know what they've done when I was unconscious, but we could make stuff up. Like we could... I don't know, just make something up for the unconscious times. How about that? Yeah, I've like, I don't know. I've got an idea for one. I have one idea. Like the worst I thought. I even wrote it down somewhere in some diary online. There must be text somewhere as well. I just write and talk. I don't fucking care. Somewhere everything's out there. And go have fun looking for disgusting rape stories. If it gets you off, do it. Think of me when you come. It's like every time somebody masturbates and thinks of you, they're sending you energy. It's amazing. Just don't rape them in your thoughts, because that's also another reality. And if you do that in your thoughts, in my world, that's not allowed. But I murder people in my mind, so that's also not allowed. No clue how often I murdered rapists in my mind with a knife. So if I was a murderer, I'd do it with a knife. Stab. But a million times, not just 20 times or 40 times. I would like stab the whole body until the whole body is just, I don't know, liquids. The whole body. From the top, from the bottom, back, front. Let's just stab the rapist from all sides. It's my right to do so. They raped me, like in reality. They hurt this body in real reality. So I can murder them in my mind. Definitely. I bet there is no law that forbids that. Seriously, are you allowed to murder your rapists in the mind? Are you allowed? Or is that against the fucking law of Germany, Switzerland, Australia, and Asia? Is that against the law? Or not? And then when I imagine these bodies, because I don't just see the human body, I see the energetic body. And there's always, when you stab a body in your mind, there are different things happening. And you can even feel, when you stab a body in your mind, you can feel if they're guilty, like the guilt, if it's in their body, if they can feel it. It's like when they're guilty, it's more, I can't even describe. Like when you know they're 100% like feeling it, the guilt, not like the guilt-free psychopath who would like reject it and not feel anything and could deny it until eternity. No, that's the proper psychopath, disconnected 100% from any kind of feeling of anything. And but then there are other ones who are still a little bit human, who feel the guilt in their body, and then when you stamp that body energetically, you go, it's like softness, some guilt is such softness. Disgusting. Do I sound like a psychopath speaking about the psychos I've met? Don't forget, I'm nothingness, I'm air, non-violent, I do not hurt anyone. I just met these people and I had this experience, and now I'm talking about the experience with a person who is capable of doing things I'm not capable to do in this life. So I'm talking these things, and then you can stamp me, she's a psycho, she's a liar, she's a this, she's a that. No, I'm not, I'm just mirroring the people I've met. I met that sick shit on the planet. You wouldn't believe how much sick shit I've met on the planet. And that's why I talk about it. Imagine, I still can't believe it. I grew up not knowing what exists on this planet. I didn't know all of that. And now I'm like, wow. I didn't even know you can think such thoughts. Never. Like I would never. I thought when you just think such a thought, it's over. You're like ended. That's it. That would be so illegal to think the thoughts I just spoke. That would not have come to my mind before I met these people. I was la la land, pure la la land. I never thought a person would even think of killing someone. It was, I thought movies are movies. That's made up. Someone thought of that and made that up. I didn't know people are really running around and shooting each other. I still don't believe it. Like I've heard shots in Australia and I had a gun to my head. I don't know if it was loaded or not. But now I know it's not just the movies. It's really out there somewhere. So La La Land's gone. I was the most naive female living being on the planet. I don't even know how that happened. Why? Because I'm born in Breton, Bronx. We had like heroin deaths in the city toilet. I remember someone said that, and it was like, I don't know, gangster town, somebody told me. I don't know if it's true. I never saw anything of it. I just heard of it, but I was not in contact with such. So I went out into the world thinking, La La Land, that's not possible. What I saw in the movies, Mama said, that's just a movie. That's not reality. So I thought, that's made up shit. But it's not. It happens on the fucking planet. And now, that's why I was so interested in training, like intuition and everything and feeling and sensing. I don't know if I know all of it now. I've seen things, I felt like that must have been the limit. I've met murderers and rapists, I've felt them, I've been next to them, I don't know. I think I've met every kind of person you can meet on the planet, like from the bottom to the top, and felt into all of them, and I thought a lot about it, and I made up my mind. This Germany is like, when I talk to someone, I also thought about that doctor again. Everything he said, even the thing he said I need a prescription for, I think everything he said was wrong. You don't need a prescription for what he gave me. And no, like something is very wrong in this country. Total zombie land, super brainwash. So Germany, I promise I will not bother you once more. That's it, I'm out. Live in peace with the La La Land mindset. Think what you want. I cannot join this. Impossible. Absolutely 100% impossible. I cannot even believe I came back here. I didn't even know what jump I made while I was gone. These 4 years gone, like altogether 8 years I think, came back in shock. I was frozen from the trauma in Asia, came back in shock, and then slowly, like I couldn't believe it, 2024. It's really that way. Until the last day, it's really the way. Since day one, next week, last day, nothing, it's really the way it is. You cannot change that. You cannot think positive enough to live with that. That's so inhuman, so low level inhuman, and I'm just disgusted by the country and by people who contact me thinking you can contact a rape victim and sexualize, like wow, the rapes? Have I ever had that before? No, I just thought I'm gonna make a movie of the rapes. That's what I thought of. And then maybe if I was the main character, maybe try, that's a sick thought as well, try to enjoy it, to remove the disgust, but it's disgusting. And when somebody with such disgusting liar, fake energy, like whoever that was, please never contact me again. I'm so disgusted by such people. It's really never. I wouldn't even, somebody like that couldn't book me. If somebody just spoke these words while we're introducing each other, I would just walk off. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. And I would like to know, I should have asked, like, which rape story would you like to hear, so I know which rapist it is or who he knows. So it doesn't matter evil or stupid, just as soon as you realize, yeah. Sometimes I really feel like I have to tell them, hello, Earth to Demon. But it doesn't matter, that person is eaten. Everybody who approaches someone with fake behavior or lie is eaten by something I don't want to deal with. Too bad I made some of these my enemies, like accidentally, while I was young and naive and thought the world is La La Land, didn't know that pieces of shit like that exist. And unfortunately that happened. Well, now I have to wait until they die and then I'm fine. Or, I don't know, maybe there's another solution. We don't know that yet. We will see, but until then, I will be me and you go elsewhere. Find another rape victim. There are many out there. Many who don't even know they got raped, probably. Wow. Especially Switzerland. I was wondering what happened. Something changed. Something changed. Smarties, you smart rapists in Switzerland, right? You're the smarties. They're not watching that anyway. I can say whatever I want. Because if that person was watching my diaries or the videos, they would know that I talked about my rapes in detail all the time, and you can just go back to whatever video that was and listen to it and then wank. Right? Like, why would you need to bother me and take my time? And I thought, okay, I'm gonna put something up where you can, if you want to talk to me, you have to pay. So I'm not wasting my time on some baby boy. So why don't you go and watch my diary? I talked about the rapes in detail, I think many times. Which one do you like the most? So today I feel cleaner, clearer, that sugar detox amazing. The natural sugar is still fine. I had natural sugar and it doesn't make anything worse. So I'm feeling body-wise, I feel better. But the legs, I don't know what it is. Will we ever find out? Will we? Will we? 4, 3, 2, 1, gone. Drop, drop, drop. I think I know who it was. Ooh, baby boy. Never grew up. Projecting on a rape victim. I mean, how low can you get? Seriously. It's can't you find another screen out there? A dead woman. So funny. So what else? Maybe he's trying to have me tell the story per writing or something. And no, I don't think the purpose is to wank to it. It's to get me to talk about these things. Why in writing? Why in writing? Don't you want to talk in person? I'm gonna put a thing up where you can book me and talk to me in person, so I never have to talk to such people again. So if you want to talk to me, just meet me on, I don't know, where can you meet? Skype or something? Or some meet thingy? Or, I don't know, a phone call, I don't fucking care. On WhatsApp? FaceTime or whatever. You just have to pay for every minute you bother me with your weird projection. I mean, what are you doing here? This is my diary. I talk about my rapes because hopelessness got me. I couldn't get anywhere. I couldn't do anything. I was hunted through countries, raped in all countries, couldn't put money in a bank, couldn't start a job, can't do anything. So that's the last thing I could do. Like, what can I do next? Sit here and wait until I die? Can't do anything. Can't start a job, can't advertise, can't make money in any way, can't go anywhere. And then in between getting poisoned and drugged and raped. What else should I do? This is my diary, my security diary. I feel much safer already because I know it's out there somewhere. And yeah, what do you want to do? Should I talk about the same thing over and over? I already did. Watch my diary. It's a diary of 1 year and 68 days now. And in between, so often, I talked about everything. So everybody who wants to know anything about me or from me, why don't you watch the diary? It's like, what's the difference? Why have like a nonsense, useless conversation about what? What's the goal? What's the purpose? To wank and orgasm? And then? What's the purpose? Great. Relief. No, that was not the purpose. What was the purpose? What was the purpose of asking me to talk about my rapes in detail? To just have an orgasm? And then? Seriously, I don't understand such people. It's so ridiculous. And yeah, do you want to be free of these desires? I mean, isn't that annoying to sit at home and think, oh, I really want this. I've that kink and I really want it and it gets me off, and you can't have it? Don't you want to get rid of desires like that? Like, don't you want to sit at home and not feel like, oh, I want this and now I have to contact a stranger and listen to her rape stories because it gets me off? Don't you want to get rid of the desire of having to have something like that to get you off? That's what I do. You can remove that from your body. You can remove that desire. It's an attachment that's stuck to your system. You can remove that energetically from your body if you want to. Worst case, it's a possession, a demon, nagging, hey, nag, we need this, we need this, we need this. And you can get rid of that if you want to, if you're still human enough, if the human is still there and listening, like communicating with the possession. If you're gone 100%, some people are gone 100%, they can't do anything. They can only wait or live like that and abuse and use people until they die, or themselves. Doesn't get you anywhere. Or if you can still feel that human, it's really, there's one moment in life where you cannot go back. When you're that possessed and you were operating on the terms of that possession, there is a one point of no return. You have to abuse and use until you die, and then in the last moment of your life, I don't even know if these people realize that in the last second they realize, or they don't, probably not. Eaten. It's like completely, no, I use and abuse and I rape and I listen to this and that, and I'm bothering that person and I don't fucking care, and I keep bothering that person and I don't fucking care because I'm important and I need my desire fulfilled, and it doesn't matter if she wants it or not. I keep trying and I keep trying, and then maybe I'm gonna rape someone, and I keep taking what I want like a fucking possessed human. They're so disgusting. So fucking disgusting, so disconnected. If it's permanent, it's so disgusting. There is no hope. So if you cannot feel the feeling human inside of you and try to get that back, like feel the need of remove a possession from your body, feel like there is a human life underneath. If you don't feel that, there is no reason to talk to me, and I just have to cut these demons off. Disgusting. Seriously, it's I'm not dealing with them anymore. I didn't know it's that way. Now I know, and I can see it clearly, because after a rape in 2021, I said to Spirit, and I told the diary before as well, I said, show me the demons. I'm ready to see the demons. And I want to see their ugly faces. I want to see the disgust. I want to feel it clearly what I'm dealing with. And since then I can see these fucking creatures. When I see them, like the alcohol ones, that's when I stopped drinking alcohol. It's so disgusting. And if it's a permanent possession, it's so disgusting. I don't even know how these people can look in the mirror, but they're not seeing it. Not at all. Not at all. I'm seeing it now, but it's so disgusting, and I will never unsee it again. If it's a permanent possession, I have to cut. Don't be blind, Annika. Cut them off. So I'm still sitting in the midst of a very possessed country, but very soon, hopefully, I don't know, let's see, but I know, like, I only have one mission: get rid of my past, all these possessed beings with the brainwash, permanent possession, people who think they can bother or hurt someone, abuse someone, and it's right or okay in any way. I do not want anything to do with such humans or demons, whatever. Nothing. Not even like hurting someone on purpose because they think, oh, that's how we get her to do this or to do that, and then she realized, no, there is nothing to realize for me. Nothing. I'm so 100% against violence. That is violence of another kind. It's just disgusting. I want nothing to do with such. You can just fuck off and I don't know, find another rape victim, and I don't know, maybe someone likes it. There is someone for everyone. I'm not for these ones. Unless you feel the human and you want me to talk to the demon, which in this case, you kind of already talking to the demon, because it's so obvious when you talk to such. It's so obvious. It's so obvious And it's so sad because I would really love to remove that, but then the person probably can't stay in the environment they're in as well. So that's it for today.